And a little over 6 months ago, I got into UKG, started cooking up, and I just progressively got better at it. I took the best material from these ideas and put them into a sample pack. We're gonna start with the drums. It's very experimental. Like, this isn't your classic like UKG pack. Like, this is still my style. So this drum beat is actually from a crazy ass idea that I just dropped on my channel. It goes a little something like this. So yeah. And the cool thing is that they all kind of have their own little groove. So basically you can use these grooves as references and then replace the sounds with whatever your taste is, you know? This is what my taste is. This might actually be my favorite drum loop. The reason why I like it is because it got that early second snare. And I'll get into that in my later tutorial, so make sure you subscribe to my channel. This one's got a little bit more bounce. Like I was saying, this one's got that early second snare as well. It's just fire. That was inspired by that new Disclosure UKG track. So this one's a small little taste of what's to come. The next expansion for this sound is gonna be me hitting up Bassline. So Bassline has a little bit like faster 4 on the floor. And this is just a little taste of what's coming on the future packs that I'm gonna release. If you don't want to miss these drops, make sure you sign up to the mailing list. Those are slightly heavier. The rest of the drum loops here is basically what you heard from the drum loops, but just broken into other pieces, and maybe some extra stuff from different layers. As I build my tracks, I add more layers of sound, and that's what you're getting here. Another important thing that I like to point out is that I actually put the genre name in the sample title. That way, when you search up here and you put UKG, like I want some UKG vibe, you know, like it'll come up quickly. And I'm gonna start doing this with all of my sample packs. So yeah, we have a bunch of drum loops, kick loops, perk loops, snare loops, and top loops. The idea is just for you to have tools to start ideas fast. I make these things so that it's not only enjoyable, but it's like free flowing and like there's no resistance. You feel me? Like I just want you to flow, bro, and be efficient. Let's go into the drum shots. And I really had fun designing these snares. I like wanted to do something different, but still keep that UKG rim shot vibe, but still add my own style to it. That's why you still hear a lot of my my textures, like the metallic stuff and just weird shit, and like the punch as well. Like I like snares with punch. Now all of them have punch because obviously like it's still like some of them are just like dry. Like this one fits very nice for UKG. You feel me? This one's very punchy, but I like it a lot. Anyway, so perks. I don't know, I just feel like these are just good. They're tiny, they're perfect to like just put anywhere and get grooves going. Then the kicks. I like to think that they're all cool, but at the same time varied. Like I didn't want to have like fucking 20 of the same fucking kick. Like I tried to have a little bit of variation in styles. And then the hats, all quite different with their own little textures. And that's it for the drums, really. Now we can talk about the effects before we get into the basses. We have some lasers that I designed with delay. So I've actually automated the delay in some of them, which I think is pretty dope. I also have some scratches that I made on my decks. You know what I'm saying? Vinyl scratches. Some sirens. Now the bass. We have bass shots and bass loops. And this is why I said the next thing coming up is gonna be bassline, because I wanted to add a lot more bass lines, but I wasn't gonna force myself to write shit just to add it in this pack quickly. Like, this pack's already the best thing I could make at this moment. Anyway, let me show you some of the sounds and really what I was trying to accomplish with this section of the pack. I didn't want any growls or anything fucking stupid like that. I wanted to keep everything in the mid-range and just subby as well. Nothing too crispy at all. It's all in the mid-range or low mid-range. So like if we look at it with a EQ, scope it out. So it's very subby actually. All of these are very subby. But you can see like the low mid-range here. There's some weird ones like that. Like this one. This one's from my Music Sounds Better With You edit. And of course, this drum beat is that one drum beat I told you was my favorite. And I'll show you again that same sample, but in a different context. So this one shot is actually from, again, what's coming next, which is something that I really want to get into. So for this pack, I just wanted to do the two-step fucking groovy ass shit. For the next pack, the bassline expansion, we're gonna do a lot of 4 on the floor stuff. So this one right here, I can show you quite quickly. That's the one shot. So it's still a basic idea, but I love the fuck out this idea. I think it's so fire. So you can already tell the sonic aesthetic I was going for. Like there's almost no high end on all of these. On some of them, I have some pitch modulation going on. Kind of like dropping down, because you know you hear these fucking songs where it just feels so good. And that's another big point, man. Feeling is important. You guys, sometimes I feel like, this is just a breakdown video, but I just have to say this. A lot of people are just like, yo, like math. And it's like, bro, it's feeling. That's what we're doing. We're creating feelings. We're actually not even just creating, we're tuning into feelings. We're like, I'm not going to get deep in this fucking breakdown video. Let's keep it going. I think there's only one sample in here that's like a growl. We're eventually going to fucking reach it and it's going to scare the shit out of all of us. That was fire. Like I said, pitch modulation. That one. Yo, but there's some fire shit in here. This is already getting me like hyped to cook up. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Okay. I need to finish this so I can start cooking, bro. For real. So yeah. You can hear what I was going for. And those are all the bass shots. Some bass loops. Let's finish this video up with what the melody and vocal folders contain. There's some weird shit in here. You know, the vocal chops. And that is Wave. I'm looking forward to hear what you guys make with this pack. If you make some heat, make sure you send it my way.